Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley and the Rickey Smiley Morning Show family. You know, I love you. I'm praying for you. I praise God for you. And again, just thank you so much for making me laugh, even when I don't feel like laughing. People pray for y'all because they say y'all are crazy. But you know, I love you. So here it is. Today's song is The Question Is by the Winans. Man, we go way back, Rickey Smiley, way back. The question is, listen, there's a line in the song that really gets me after he says, the question is, will I ever leave you? The question is, I mean, he just goes on and on. But then he says, I'm presenting my body a living sacrifice. All I'm going to do is the will of Christ. Listen, after you discover what God has done for you, the question becomes, what are you going to do for God when you know that God loved you, when you know that God has forgiven you, when you know that God has graced you and been merciful to you? It's one thing to get all of that from God. The question is, what you going to do for God? The Bible puts it like this: present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is your spiritual service of worship. And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Listen, that's all I'm trying to say today. And that is knowing of God's commitment to you that has been expressed over and over and over again. What you gonna do for God? Here's what the Winans say: I'm going to present myself as a living sacrifice. I'm going to give everything I am to God. I'm going to live my life for God. I'm going to put God first in my life. I'm going to live for God in such a way that basically, and here's what a living sacrifice is. It's what Dr. King meant when Dr. King said, if you haven't found something worth dying for, you're not fit to live. Listen, it's worth dying for, to give your life to Christ, because that's when you show enough live. When you give your life to Him, you're willing to die for Him, give it all up for Him, your life becomes fulfilled. You experience abundance and power and purpose. And so that's the word I'm dropping in everybody's spirit today. You know what God does for you. Here's my question: what you gonna do for God? God bless you, and y'all have an amazing day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 14 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Friday, May 9th. Here's what's going on in the news. History was made as Chicago native and former missionary Robert Prevost became Pope Leo XIV, the first American to lead the Catholic Church. Elected in just 2 days, he wowed the conclave and yesterday greeted thousands from the balcony with "Peace be with you." He's known for opposing Trump-era policies and expected to bring a global progressive voice. His brothers say they're thrilled.
It's totally unreal, totally surreal, and it's a tremendous, tremendous thing to take in, but it's something to be very proud of.
Shocking, surprising, exciting. I'm almost speechless. It's just mind-blowing that my brother was elected Pope.
They say the Pope's a lifelong. Isn't that cool? White Sox fan, first American ever. So the team is shipping a jersey and a cap straight to the Vatican. So Pope Leo's brother, So President Trump has tapped another Fox News host for a position in his administration. Jeanine Pirro, remember, you've seen her all over the place. She's going to serve as interim U.S. attorney for D.C. Now, Pirro's a longtime Trump ally and former New York prosecutors. You might remember she made headlines for promoting election conspiracy theories after 2020, claims that later surfaced in lawsuits. Now, she hasn't practiced law in about 20 years. Fun fact, Ricky, at least 12 current or former Fox News personalities now have jobs with the Trump administration.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So Mother's Day is this Sunday, y'all. If you have not gotten a gift yet, here's what's trending. According to a survey, Flowers are still the go-to. It's the first gift that moms want in 13 states. But in places like New York and Massachusetts, folks are showing love with food or wine. Out west, jewelry is holding it down in the top 3. For information on these stories and more, go to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
She got a pot of butter beans and some neck bones, what she gave us when we was kids.
That is nowhere on this
get
list.
all these Mother's Day gifts, and we got black-eyed peas and neck bones.
That didn't make the top 10. Here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Show lamb, ladies and gentlemen. Golden State Warriors lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. Of course, they were without Steph Curry out there with his hamstring injury, man. So Timberwolves even the series 1 game apiece. Former Lakers star Byron Scott is accused of assaulting a 15-year-old girl 38 years ago when he was 26 years old. Allegedly escorted this student into a janitor's closet while they were doing an instructional video at Campbell Hall High School and began kissing her on her mouth. She repeatedly asking him, "What are you doing?" Then allegedly pushed her to her knees against her will, allegedly pulled off her top, and tried forcing her to perform other sexual things. So we'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, man.
Remember who did this?
Allegedly Byron Scott, Laker great.
No.
38 years ago. So that's the lawsuit going to court. We'll keep you guys posted. In the meantime, LeBron James, haters out there still going hard on LeBron, dragging him on the internet for losing in the first round of the playoffs, and he has some words for his haters.
Ultimately, teams win championships, and I understand that, and it's never just about me and Luka. It was never just about, Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. It was always Minnesota versus the Lakers, and I understand that, and I am at a point in my career now where I don't lose sleep over that. Like, fuck, how did me and Luka lose? There's 8 other guys on the floor.
There it is.
He is absolutely right.
Yeah, teams win championships.
Yeah. And remember, I've said consistently 15 years on this show, you cannot win the NBA Finals if you don't have a bench.
Message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron and them have to get the star players have to get rest. Some
they
guys
can't play the whole game.
Can't play the whole game. Exactly.
God.
People need to be quiet.
Hey, man.
Okay.
You already know that's not going to happen. But anyways, that's my sports report. Bring it, Tat. What you got coming up next?
Roxy, well, happy Mother's Day to all the moms. And just in time for Mother's Day, Quavo is giving back to moms who've lost their children to gun violence. And I got the details up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the Hot Spot. It's the B.O.T.S.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour, y'all, and it's time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, in honor of Mother's Day, Quavo's Rocket Foundation hosted a brunch for moms who have lost children to gun violence. Quavo attended the brunch along with his mother and the late Takeoff's mother, which is his sister, and their grandmother. Quavo launched the Rocket Foundation following the death of his nephew Takeoff with the goal of reducing gun violence across the country. Takeoff mother says, "Takeoff made me a mama. I pray that mothers will have a place like a refuge where they can get finances to help them grow. They may need spiritual help. They may need mental help because it's all hard. So I pray that this day will allow them to feel that they can continue to go on and grow." So that is awesome that Quavo did something like this. And
very nice and
Takeoff.
thoughtful.
And and thoughtful. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers this Sunday. We really appreciate you, especially good mothers that really try hard. Me being a mother now, I can really, really relate because it's not an easy job, but it's an amazing job, and it's a blessed job that you get the opportunity to be a mother. All right, y'all, moving on. A$AP Rocky said the idea of... What?
Go ahead.
What you said?
Nothing.
You said something about a MILF. What you say, boy?
I had those letters in, but no.
Milfy.
You get on my nerves. You always got to come in and say something stupid.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You ain't sorry. You ain't sorry. Oh, Lord. Like Halle Berry. Yes, you are sorry. You're sorry and you're tired. From Boomerang. All right, y'all. A$AP Rocky said the idea of absent black dads is a lie and praised the presence of black fathers in his life and community. He encouraged dads to love their kids unconditionally and get your dad swag right. Here's what he had to say.
It's like a known thing that people don't really talk about, which is black fathers is always present. Like, mine was present, all of my friends was present. There was this weird stereotype or just this weird stigma about black men, you know, kind of leaving, you know, mothers to be single black mothers and stuff like that. I would say that was all a facade, that was all a lie, and continue being great to your kids, love them unconditionally, no matter what. And on top of that, get your dad swag right, because I'm in my bag.
Come on now. Come on now.
Tell that.
I love that. I love that. That's what's up. And he proud about it. You know, it gave me goosebumps. I love that. Well, y'all, not everyone was on board with everything he had to say. Some fans felt that his statement ignored the real struggles of many black families face, while others appreciated his positive message. However, on that same night, he and Rihanna revealed that they were expecting baby number 3. That's why he's talking about, I'm in my dad swag right now. You know, you're proud because you're about to have another baby. So what y'all think? Y'all think his take was kind of out of touch, or was he accurate? Because in my opinion, I do think, you know, there are some fathers or dads or baby daddies that didn't never come back, or that are not supportive. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a stigma. It happens sometimes, but then you have your amazing dads that are there, that are committed, and that are great fathers.
Oh yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
So,
right, you just see a presence of black dads now. You know, you don't hear deadbeat dad anymore. Whatever that stereotype was is gone, because one of the biggest things you see on the internet is men with their kids.
Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm. And I agree with him.
Yeah.
That it was a stereotype. When I was little, I didn't know anybody who didn't have their dad. I had my dad. My neighbors had their dads.
Where I grew up, there nobody had our dad around. But it's the tide has somewhat turned. There are a lot of more dads that are trying to do the right thing, and there's still that element out there. That's,
know. I think it's 50-50 kind of. You know.
Yeah, 60-40.
Yeah, but black dads are on point and out there doing ballet, doing girls' hair, doing all this stuff, man. So I just want to encourage all the men, all the dads out there that's doing it, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's $500 Friday.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Make sure you listen at 9:33, 8:33 Central, and if you are lucky caller number 9, and you can answer the question from Savor the City this week, the $500 is yours. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
They know. And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Oh, yeah, you already know what time it is, baby. I'm hype about this one right here. Rock Teasy for Sheezy up in the house. It's time for another HBCU. No, we gonna always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended our historically black colleges and universities. We finna head to the SIP, baby. Mississippi, home of Alcorn State University, established in 1871. Home of the Purple and Gold Braves. Shout out to the Sound of Dynamite Marching Band and the Golden Girls Dance Line. It's going down. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students. Oh, none other than Mr. Alex Haley. He's a writer, author, who, by the way, also spent some time at Elizabeth City State College, which is another one of our amazing HBCUs. He served 20 years in the U.S. Coast Guard, became the senior editor for the Reader's Digest. He conducted the first interview for Playboy magazine with jazz musician Miles Davis about his thoughts and feelings on racism. Oh, and I bet you didn't know, he also conducted an exclusive Playboy magazine interview with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Then he wrote his first book, the autobiography of Malcolm X, which was a collaboration through several lengthy interviews with Malcolm himself. He also published the book Queen, which was adapted as a TV miniseries in 1993. But we already know his biggest accomplishment of all time is when he published Roots, based on his family history going back to the slavery days, which also became a television miniseries that reached a record-breaking audience of 130 million viewers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. Mr. Alex Haley, another amazing HBCU alum of Alcorn State University and Elizabeth City State College. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no! Alfredo, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. So, Mother's Day is this Sunday, and while it's a time to celebrate the moms in our lives, it's also a moment to, hold space for those missing there. So we want to make sure that we do that as well. But if you're planning to celebrate, here are 3 thoughtful things you can do. So, Ricky, you can buy a gift or a card. You can spend some quality time together. And most importantly, though, we want the day off, okay? Give us the day off. So the National Retail Federation says Mother's Day spending is expected to hit $34 billion this year. That's a lot of love and a lot of creativity, too. Nearly half of shoppers say they're looking for gifts that are unique and meaningful, with a lot of people leaning into experiences like cooking or craft classes, wine tastings, or, catching a live show, because people want experiences with their moms, and moms want experiences with their kids. But here's what moms are really asking for. Free time. Give us some free time. A recent survey found that many moms would happily trade gifts for a quiet nap or like a break from cooking, a few hours with their favorite book, a few hours with their favorite streaming show, or just some uninterrupted time to just chill and recharge. So I got to ask the moms, Brat, let me ask you. Okay. What do you want for Mother's Day?
I don't know. I think because I'm a new mom, I don't even care. I'm just happy to be a mom and blessed to be a mom, and trying to stay on top of my job and be a good mom. So I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to have a child. That's my gift. Him.
That's beautiful.
That's right.
That's beautiful.
What about you?
I was going to say, that's beautiful coming from a new mom. You're a new mom. You know what I want? I want to go in my bedroom and close my door, and I want to stream all day. Pass me potato chips. Don't come in here.
What kind of potato chips?
Leave me alone. I like the ones with the olive oil. Just 3 ingredients.
That's a bougie potato
chip.
What happened
But
to the
just leave.
The
Wait till your kids.
The olive oil.
You can't get no potato chips out of Winn-Dixie like everybody else. You can't get no greasy ass Lay's.
No.
What about the barbecue chips?
No, I want the boulders with
sour cream and
onion. What about Miss Vicky's? Have you tan your teeth up? Teeth break.
No. We just need a few.
Have your top of your mouth feeling like Captain Crunch.
She said the most important words were "leave me alone."
Yeah, just leave me alone.
I hear a lot. I hear that a lot. A lot of people just want a day off. What, Gary?
My mama can't say leave me alone. Hell, she live by herself.
Okay, well, that's okay. So if you have older kids or younger, like my mom, my 83-year-old mom, is like, come over, spend time with me. But me, leave me alone.
Yeah,
my mom
want to go fishing.
Oh, see, that's
now you're talking. Though.
Yeah, that's what she like to do. She like to go fishing. If you can get her out on anybody's boat and take her out on the lake and get her some bait, let her go and fish and listen to CC Winans. That's her thing. Yeah, she'll be out. That's what she like to do.
You know what? That's pretty cool. My mom like that too, but she hadn't done it in a while. That's a great idea.
Well, she can go with my mom. My mom will go fishing every week. My mom is obsessed with fishing.
I don't know if my mom puts does the other stuff like the bait and the hook.
She'll do it. My mama do it for her. And just tell her to cast the reel out. And then my mama get out there and get the praying and get the Holy Ghost and all that stuff. Now. Your mama fit right in there because both of them got the Holy Ghost.
Yes, Lord, honey.
Yeah, my mama have a prayer call every morning at 5 o'clock. Tell your mama to get on the prayer call. She already on the prayer call.
She already on it.
My God.
She praying right now, making myself spotless.
Let me tell you something. The speed limit is a goddamn suggestion. Please get the out of our way. 65, me 80. Everybody know this shit. Road rage? You know when somebody get in front of you and give a who it is or how old they are. You want their goddamn head to fall off. I had a truck in front of me. I couldn't get around them. I almost threw up in my lap. It had an 800 number. How's my driving on the back? I grabbed my phone. I'm going to show you how your mother driving is. It said, Lowe's Moving Company, can I help you? I said, move the over. When I'm behind the wheel, I'm racist. I don't give a You can be black. Move, you ain't seen your kids in 2 years. Hope you're going to see somebody. Move. I don't care if you're Chinese. You built the car. You can't drive it. I got it bad. I'm getting mad right now. Road ragers, we cuss people out, but you can't take it. You do something to me, we got a goddamn problem. Let me be the red light and it turn green. 1 second later, you honk your horn at me. I wish the you would. I cut my car off, get on the hood, and feed birds for 30 minutes. You gonna be late today, goddamn.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all party people. It's 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. It is Friday. That's right, Gary got the tea and the Kahlua of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. You know, a lot of people, I know y'all, I'm sure y'all have heard, y'all may not have heard, but people will speculate, y'all, does Blue Ivy go to school? I mean, is she always out performing with her mama? Does she have a tutor? What does she have? And because we need to see her more in school. Well, now it's being reported, y'all, that this may be one of the things. They're saying, y'all, that Jay-Z's Rock Nation School of Music in Brooklyn, y'all, is under investigation, honey, after students were hit with unexpected death. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the city is investigating Rock Nation School of Music for predatory business practices. Now, according to the Gotham, y'all, they're saying, this is sad, Ricky, y'all, some low-income students, y'all, were left, honey, with unexpected balances as high as $39,000. Now, they're saying that the Gotham report revealed that students were promised, y'all, Hope Scholarship that would pay their tuition, y'all, and they would graduate without debt. Now, the school's website claimed, y'all, that it would provide the students, y'all, with a debt-free education. Now, some of the students were left, y'all, with unexpected balances ranging from $5,000 to $39,000. And this is the sad thing. They're saying, y'all, 4 students, honey, reportedly dropped out, honey, of the school due to the high balances they incurred. Now, one student, y'all, who lived in a homeless shelter, y'all, dropped out of the school after racking up $17,549 in student debt. Now, they say it seems that Jay-Z and Rock Nation are having some significant cash flow problems. This is some of the reasons why they said probably Blue Ivy allegedly not going to school because she got to work with her mama. But they're saying Vibe magazine reported, y'all, that Jay-Z amended his lawsuit against attorney Tony Busby, y'all, with claims that Rock Nation lost out an unspecified $20 million minimum fee guarantee, y'all, of an undisclosed contract. Now, the lawsuit also claimed, y'all, that Rock Nation was denied a $115 million loan, and Jay-Z himself, y'all, was rejected a $55 million personal line of credit, y'all. Now, the agency investigating the school urged students, y'all, to contact them. Isn't that sad? I mean, I feel so bad. So y'all think probably Blue Ivy probably working, huh?
There was so much information. Goodness.
Jay-Z denied a loan. That seems impossible.
Yeah. Well, what this got to do with Blue Ivy?
Yeah, because Blue Ivy, I mean, because she's work. I mean, people wonder if she go to school. I mean, if her daddy's school is going through these problems and stuff, that's probably why she's working, honey, with her mama to help out and stuff. I don't know.
No, I don't think it's that kind of a situation. I don't think she's helping pay the light bill.
Let me tell you something, honey. My mom and daddy didn't need the money, but when me and my brother cut yards, baby, we had to give $25 to the house.
But your mom and daddy wasn't Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Yeah, that part. Well, a little bit of a difference.
Slightly.
But still, honey, you got to give. But, honey, I feel bad. So hopefully and prayerfully they get this together. I mean, because aren't they billionaires now?
Don't feel bad, Gary.
But
please don't feel bad for them. They are okay.
Yeah,
they're more okay than you, Gary.
Yeah, but Brad, what you got to understand, though, honey, I mean, Beyonce tickets, honey, went on sale, honey. They was
but that's all right. She's still selling millions and millions of tickets, and she sold millions and millions last time, and the time before that, and the time before that. They're okay, Gary. Just keep them in your prayers.
I'm just telling you, look what Jay-Z them going through that school, baby. That school, honey, got them children in debt, honey. A homeless child girl had to pay all this money, so I feel bad for them.
There's a lot of holes in that story.
Yeah, Gary, that story was all over the place. There was so much
misinformation.
There was so much information. I lost track of what you were saying.
I didn't lose track, baby.
The honey and the baby, the honey and the baby and child and the girl and pray back the baby.
I don't care what y'all say, honey. Y'all got the gist of it, honey. Them children out of school. Their school about to close and stuff. So
at the restaurant.
But we gonna keep. But what we gonna do, Brad? We gonna keep all parties lifted in prayer, baby.
That's what I did here. Amen.
Now, moving on in other celebrities, while we lifting, let's continue to lift Chris Brown. Y'all, they're saying Chris Brown seemed to be living his life in fear. They said the singer-songwriter is rumored to be an honorary member of the Fruitown Pyru faction of the Blood Street Gang. Now, they're saying sources say that Chris isn't a full-fledged Bloods member yet, but they say, but he would, honey, in order to be, he would have to kill someone, y'all, to earn full membership into the gang. Now, it's also said that it was revealed, honey, recently that Chris Brown moved from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, y'all. Now, they're saying Chris hadn't had to give his new address in a deposition as part of that $90 million lawsuit filed against by his former housekeeper, Miss Maria Avila. They're saying Maria claimed that she was working at Chris' home in Los Angeles on December the 12th, 2020, when his guard dog attacked her, causing significant injuries to her face and her arms. Now, they say Chris denied any wrongdoing, and he claimed, y'all, that Maria's injuries, y'all, were caused by her own careless action. Now, according to In Touch magazine, they say Chris rushed, honey, to court to plead with the judge out to prevent his new address from leaking. Why he don't want the woman to know where he lives? He owes her money. His dog attacked her and stuff, and that woman needs to know where he lives, honey, so she can get her lawyer to get her check, honey. But they say whenever Chris goes, honey, wherever he goes, honey, they say he is surrounded by bodyguards, y'all, due to an unknown threat. Now, they say on May the 2nd, Chris' legal team, y'all, filed an emergency motion obtained by In Touch, seeking y'all protective order, prohibiting y'all the release of the singer's deposition, which contains his new address. He needs to give his address.
No,
what's wrong with giving your address?
He's a celebrity, too.
Okay, and we know Jesus' address. He's a celebrity.
We do.
What?
You know Jesus' address. You pray to him.
Where does Jesus live, Gary?
Now, he lives in heaven, honey, and we pray to gods and pray to the heavens. So,
gosh,
that was a real stretch, sir.
That's a lot.
No, that's not. No, it's not.
Jesus.
Ricky, now y'all know they say call him up and tell him what you
Anytime.
want. Thank you. So I don't know what y'all
And
talking
tell
about.
him what you want.
None of that had anything to do with each other.
In a courtroom and a doctor
Thank you.
in a sick room.
That's
He's a
right.
heart
That's right.
fixer and a mind regulator.
And a mind regulator.
Well, you
Nah,
better
that's
preach
right.
this morning on
honey,
this tea, Gary.
Nah, y'all acting like y'all crazy, honey. Y'all, honey, heathens.
Doctor,
psychiatrist in a mental hospital.
Call his name.
Honey. You gotta call him, honey. So y'all, so that we gonna call him, but Chris needs to release his address, honey. That's right, honey.
Hey.
So, that's what you got to do. And then my quick for free story, y'all. Let's pray, y'all, honey.
They said another story right
They said that 12-foot statue of a black woman, y'all, that was erected in the Times Square. Yeah, they said they had to take it down, honey.
Oh, they
said
did?
They had to take it down. They say the bronze statue titled "Grounded the Stars," honey, is the brainchild of the British artist Thomas Price. They say Price's sculpture is symbolic of what the average black woman in America represents, honey, to Londoners in England. They say social media, honey, had mixed reaction to that bronze statue of a woman standing with her hands, baby, on her what? Her hips, baby. And one person wrote, honestly, it looks like she's about to call you a racist.
I don't know what the point of this statue was if you look at it.
They said another ex-user noted that the statue looks like a social awareness campaign for diabetes.
That's mean.
That's real. I mean, I thought it was awesome.
I do too.
I didn't even
Braids,
understand. I didn't need to understand. I just thought it was awesome.
Yes,
I love
Lord,
art
honey.
like that.
Yeah, but they say this girl got to come down, honey. So let's pray, honey, for the artists that they're going to take this girl down, honey. And hopefully and prayerfully they, just put maybe a statue of a pencil or something.
Well,
up there,
she's between two statues of like some white historians or something.
Yeah, so we just got to pray, y'all.
Or historical feature.
Yeah, so let's continue to pray, honey, for the statue. All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today, y'all, is First Alert. On the high end, you say First Alert, and on the low, you say Beautiful Red, y'all. That's a beautiful Kahlua for today, y'all. Thank you.
That's a beautiful Kahlua. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea if you would. All right, so Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I got to wake up. Get at me, 8669. Ricky, here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. Hey. Doing your house shoes, go with that. Come on.
Hi, it's Ebony calling from Raleigh, North Carolina. I want to wake up my mom. Tell her Happy Mother's Day. Wake up, wake up, wake up. My name is Tara. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida. I want to wake up all the mothers and Happy Mother's Day. Wake up, wake up, wake up. This is Shaniqua Johnson calling from Spartanburg, South Carolina, and I want to shout out my mom, Mary Johnson, my sister, Denise Wheeler, and Happy Mother's Day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is Karen calling from Houston, Texas. I want to do a Heavenly Mother's Day to my mother, Miss Lily Carswell. And I want to say the Happy Mother's Day to my daughter. This is the first time being a mother this year, so Happy Mother's Day. And wake up, wake up, wake up.
Say Gainesville, wake up. Let's go. Meridian, wake up. Come on. Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. Chi-Town, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Happy Mother's Day to everybody's mother that's on this show. And happy Mother's Day to the mothers that's on this show. And hey, we got a prank phone call coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hello?
Hey, do me a favor. Put Donna on the phone for me, please.
This is Donna.
Donna, how you doing, baby? Attorney Leo Devlin with the Sakelson Law Firm.
Who are you?
I'm calling on behalf of the father of your child there.
Uh-huh.
Is there somewhere you can go and talk with me in private? There's too much racket back there. I can't hear what's going on.
Who are you?
We want to go ahead and get this child support stuff straightened out. I just want to go ahead and let you know that my client, we're going to go ahead and be seeking full custody of that girl.
Is this a f***ing joke?
No, ma'am. Attorney Leo Devlin.
Why he say he's an attorney? Somebody he won't custody of Rihanna. You got to be losing your mind.
Well, look here, baby. I'm just calling to just let you know when those papers come up, go ahead and sign those up because we're going to be serving you with the papers this week.
Wait a minute, hold on.
I just want you to be
What did you say your name is?
Please take your somewhere where you can concentrate on this conversation and not what's going on.
Who the f*** is you talking to? You better change your voice talking to me.
I'm trying to inform you of the paperwork that should be coming to you via certified mail at some point this week so that you'll be aware.
What's the paperwork?
The paperwork is going to be notifying you that we trying to get custody of that girl because you ain't no fit mom. He done told me about the stuff you be doing, right?
Yo, look here. Let me tell you something. That don't even know me. So the bitch ain't even seen the damn girl.
Look,
don't even know how she look. Could give a f***. He don't care about her. Him.
So, baby, curse
your mama,
me.
if you got one, if the bitch ain't dead.
The person you called is no longer on the...
Hell no.
He said that you be having
and I'm up in a file report that you harassing me.
Baby, now
so
just talk to me.
Police, and he's finna get locked up.
Stop snitching.
Me.
Talk to me.
He ain't never even seen my baby. My baby is 3 years old. The ain't seen her since she was about 9 months old. If he wanted to see her, he could have seen her. But I wish that would try to get.
Well, them papers coming Friday for him to try.
Okay.
Baby, I was just calling to inform you.
To let you know that whatever y'all trying to do is gonna backfire because God don't like ugly, and He is.
Well, what the hell you still doing live for?
So,
baby, I used to be gangster to be messing around with other men.
And I'm gonna have your ass arrested too. Kiss my.
One more thing, baby. Donna, it's a prank call, baby. It's comedian.
Called is no.
Hello.
It's comedian Roy Wood Jr. Jim put us at the prank calling you, baby. You wasn't playing. You said he ain't even met her. He can't get custody. He don't even know what she looked like.
Hey, all right, y'all. Rickey Smiley morning show. Chicken Martin is going down. John Lyon on the ones and twos, y'all. Happy Friday. Hey, what up, Ja?
Man, you don't know just a weekend warm-up mix, man. And of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Hey, remember May the 30th, y'all. Hulu. Y'all need to go ahead and John Lyon, tell them they need to download Hulu, man. Get Hulu. May the 30th, man. My comedy special is coming out. We got to watch it in Groves, y'all. We got to make it happen. Come on, I ain't done one in 12 years, John.
Man, and plus we got the big watch party going down in Atlanta. Yo, we about to make an absolute movie. I can't wait for that one there.
Come on, let's go. I appreciate you, John. Let's see where your boy at, Black Tony. Come on, man. It's Friday, man.
I'm lucky I'm still here right now, son.
What's the music in the background? Turn up. What you listen to?
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was over with this morning, son.
Why you playing Tremaine Hawkins? I'm going up yonder.
Cause I thought it was over with, son. I thought I was gonna go to the upper room.
Oh.
What happened?
I thought it was over with. I got drunk and too depressed last night. I can't believe I missed a whole nother week of work.
Yeah.
I had planned it on being to work this week, and I just can't believe it's already Friday, and I still ain't made it in. I just feel ashamed of myself, shouting, cause. And then
but when you realize that, why didn't you just come on to work? Cause you could have came this morning.
Cause I got too depressed last night, and I went in my I just was too ashamed of myself, and I went in my grandmama's medicine cabinet, and I just said, you know what, Black Tony, it's over with. Just go on and let it go.
No, don't do that.
And I opened up her pill bottle, and I took 40 of them. I'm gonna tell you what I took. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. It say Oneaday. Onated.
Oh, it's one a day, man.
Onated pills. I took 40.
It's just a vitamin.
46 on.
It's just a vitamin, dog. You good?
Yeah, vitamins.
That's why
what they spell that? What they spell?
Oneaday.
Yeah.
It's pronounced.
Vitamin.
Onated.
Yeah, that's one a day. That's one a day.
Well, I took 46 of them, and I've been peeing all morning.
Oh, Lord.
And they glow in the dark.
And they what?
They glowing in the dark. So I don't know what's going on. I'm finna call Dr. Koch.
You talking about the pee glowing in the dark?
Yeah, when I turn the light off, it glow in the dark like a Star Wars light.
Lightsaber.
Like a lightsaber from what's his name? Darth Vader.
Yeah, my joint look like a flashlight, shorty.
So the vitamins make your pee glow in the dark.
Yeah, it's neon green. So it look crazy. It look like one of the little necklaces you get when you go to the carnival at the mall.
Yeah.
That carnival be in the mall.
You like? Are you crying or are you laughing, Black Tony?
I'm crying right now.
I can't take you serious, man.
I guess I'll be there on Monday.
Are you sure? Let it out, dog. Let it out, dog.
And this song just get me feeling in my face.
Yeah. Man, let it out. Let it out, dog.
You know what some racist shit is in hotels? Overhead showers. You ever check into a hotel and they got that motherfucker come out the ceiling straight down? That's some racist shit. When I see shit like that, let me know ain't no black people on the board over there. This shit here coming straight from the ceiling. We ain't no more that. Water hit our hair first, then the rest of our... No. White folks like that. That make them feel like they in a rainforest or waterfall. No, niggas want that spout out the wall where the water descend down and we can decide how much water we want on our head, if any. If any.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a T and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The prayer warriors are definitely being solicited, y'all, honey, for the beautiful Miss Tana Taylor, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that her ex-husband, Iman Shumpert, y'all, is demanding that his beautiful ex-wife, honey, Miss Tana Taylor, y'all, be jailed for 20 days, honey, and found in criminal contempt, claiming that she violated their July 2024 divorce deal. Now, according to his May 5th court filing, they said Tiana willfully and contemptuously exposed and broadcast specific provisions of their divorce judgment, which covered custody, support, y'all, and property division. Now, he alleged, y'all, that she hurt his income, Ricky, y'all, and she damaged his reputation and took their kids out of school without reason. He also claimed, y'all, that Tiana shouted crude and inflammatory racial insults in front of those beautiful children, honey, putting them, y'all, in a self-imposed position of peacemaker. His lawyer said, y'all, that her actions were maliciously intended to damage the relationship between father and child. And they say women be doing it, but I know women don't do that, honey. They don't try to come to between a father and a child. And Iman said he wants her fined $1,000, Brat, and he want her in jail.
$1,000.
That's all. That's what he was very nice to. Just want to fine for $1,000.
No. This is crazy. This is crazy. One, she definitely don't need to go to jail. She's a great mother. She held her tongue for a long time from a lot of things that he did and a lot of wrongdoings that he did. So we're not going to even get into that. So this is not true. She definitely ain't going to nobody's jail. If anybody need to go to jail, he do. So and his lawyers, of course they're going to represent him and say whatever on his side. Like, she be trying to keep quiet and keep things on the low, but I'm glad she's been speaking out lately, saying what it really is, because she's been having to mother those children damn near by herself with the help of her mother and her team. Let's not get into that, because that's like my little sister, and I love her, and I don't play about her.
But Ricky. And
if it was $1,000, come on, you think she ain't got $1,000? Did you see her at the Met Gala? Don't do this.
Oh my God! But Brad, though, but you gotta remember, Iman was on Dancing with the Stars, though. He danced for the children and his family, honey, and then he win. I don't know if he won.
Get off my phone. Get off.
So let's just. We love Iman and we love Tiana too, though. But
we love Tiana.
Yeah, yes. No, Brad, you cannot be biased, honey. Now.
Yes, I can. We love Tiana.
Day,
Don't
baby.
do this. Happy Mother's Day to Tiana.
Yeah, we
and
love
her
Tiana.
mother who gave birth to her.
Tiana.
Well, I love Iman, honey, and I love Tiana too, though. But we're just gonna keep him lifted up in prayer, y'all, because this is a very sad situation, though. He said, I mean, he really loves his wife, and whatever
Child,
situation is.
if you don't hang up this call, boy,
okay, well, Brad,
get off my phone.
Brad, I'm praying, honey. So let's,
Gary,
Brad, we got to pray. Pray. You are a praying woman. You come from a praying grandmother. Pray
That's
for
your
this
time.
child.
That's your time.
Moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh my God! Now, Ricky, I need y'all to, and Brad, y'all freaks, all of y'all need to help me. I thought when you got rich, honey, you chewed your food and ate your food a certain kind of way. Well, first of all, honey, the first thing is, honey, yes, Nelly, honey, said that Ashante put him on a strict kind of diet, and listen to what he said and how he said it.
My wife put me on a diet because I weigh over 200 pounds. She won't let me eat no candy. Ma, can I have some French toast? No. She's evil.
He was smacking like he was chewing cowhood. I'm like, oh my God, Nelly. I thought when you get rich, you chew with your mouth closed. That's not the thing now. I mean,
what are you talking about?
He was smacking and carrying on like that. I mean, that's not a good look, honey. The children
don't have to
see
be
it.
proper all the time. He at home.
Oh my, thank you.
Well, he was on a video, honey. So I mean, that wasn't at home. Yeah, he was at home on the video, but that's not a good look. You cannot be smacking like that, honey. Doing that, people, honey. That's not a good look. People see you eating like that. They don't want to eat around you. And stuff.
Gary, have you seen yourself eat before?
Oh, I'm telling you.
Uh-oh.
Well, let me tell you something, Croc T. Yes, I've seen myself eat.
Like a pelican in the middle of the chin.
Wait, why a pelican?
You swallow them fish whole.
He hold them in his chin and save them for later.
Yeah, then he got outside of the Cheesecake Factory and flew away. I said, damn, girl, I was going to give you a ride. He flew. I ain't know he had wings.
And back wings.
I eat with my mouth closed.
No, you
honey.
don't. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you
Where?
don't.
I always
be
chew
hanging
my...
all out of your mouth, and you be.
But let me tell you
Child.
something. No. Okay, so since you said that, Brenda, I'm gonna be very, very transparent. When food drip out of my mouth, I don't like to use my napkin or wipe. I want to lick it off. I don't want to just.
Okay, and that's why. And that's why that's too much information. And
And
please
that's
move on to
why
the
we
next.
all
That's
go to
gross.
dinner every week, and I always sit somewhere next. I don't like to sit facing because I lose my appetite. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty, man.
Watching some lobster bisque run down your
God,
chin.
no! Oh Lord!
And then it go into the crease, and then you don't never wipe it out the crease of your chin.
Gross.
Well, I mean,
It just be like milky and chinny.
Oh my
Chinny.
Moving on, y'all. I'm not going to
Chinny
sit here,
just-
baby, and act like I don't know how to eat. Boo! I know how to eat very well. Just because I don't eat
Caught in
like
the
y'all
beard,
eat.
look, this beard stubble. It's just disgusting.
Jesus, Lord. Just because I don't eat like Brat eat, that don't mean I don't know how to eat.
I
But
don't know
anyway,
what you talking
child.
about, honey. Never eat cream of mushroom soup across from Gary.
Oh man.
Never let him eat it.
You know how them little babies had them chin, you get them a ball and that milk be running down. It was like that day when comedian Hope Flood spent the night at my house. She was eating a bowl of Captain Crunches on the steps with a bonnet on, and that milk was running down her chin. I could have threw up.
I remember you said that too. I mean, that's so ugly, y'all, honey. But anyway, happy Mother's Day. The Kalua today, honey, is one of my favorites. My Kalua today is, honey, first alert. On the high end, you say first alert. On the low end, you say beautiful red. That's your Kalua for the day, honey. Like my mama said, y'all could all go to Blazes.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, it's about the morning show, 27 minutes after the hour, y'all. This morning, we're about to get real, open, and honest, and intimate. And back with us today is a television personality, author, relationship expert, and certified sex and intimacy coach. She will coach you. She will sit down on the side of the bed, tell you ain't hitting it right. No, I'm just joking. She's a master of all things love and sex related, and her mission is to help you and your partner explore new and exciting ways to communicate, resolve conflict, and spice up your relationship. Y'all, please welcome Tana C. Gilmore. I'm sorry. Tana, what up?
Thank you so much. I love it here. Hey, family.
What's up?
Yeah, we are happy to have you in today. We're talking about body. Oh, God. Who wrote that? Body count. Jesus. And dating after divorce. So let's start with body count. First of all, what is it, and should people share their body count with their significant other?
Yeah, so body count is how many sexual partners you've had historically, right? And so it's so funny because now it's a thing. It's a new phrase. It's a thing. And so your question was, should you share your body count? So 2 reasons. One, I would say that is a private space for you. Your body is your business. And I don't really subscribe to sharing how many partners you've had, unless you've had some risque behavior, you're putting your other partner at risk, and then those are some of the things that they would need to know. Yeah, but it's nobody's business.
Yeah,
because you have judgment. Like, people place judgment. Because if you told somebody, well, I've had 3 partners, or you said I've had 43, you're going to see the difference in their body language and their face and everything.
I think generally speaking,
whole attitude.
Yeah.
What are the pros and cons? I was going to ask you that in sharing your body count with your significant other.
Well, some of the pros would be you want to build trust. So you want to build trust with your partner. You want to be transparent with them. You want them to know up front from your mouth, as to what it is, you were doing prior to them. But so that would be a pro, because if you're trying to build trust with that person, again, it just depends.
Yeah,
now, my
sure
question,
I would care or want to know, like, that would be for me. I just need to make sure you clean and good and safe. So when
absolutely,
I get ready,
But Brat, you don't want to be at a dance and she got 2 partners in the room and she don't say nothing to you, and it just, I don't know.
But Ricky, that's her business, right? Or because we don't really ask men that. Like, they ask us sometimes. But here's the thing: so a lot of times they're asking, and they've already formed judgment, and that's my only issue with it. Like, that's my only issue with it. But it doesn't matter what she's done before you; is where they start, right?
Thank you.
And where we're moving forward. So,
really,
just my opinion.
But what about the people? That's my opinion too.
And guess what? You ain't gonna never know the truth.
Exactly.
Whatever number she give you, multiply it by 6.
Exactly.
Because we're only counting the relationships.
They only count relationships.
The ones we love.
Thank you.
Say it again.
I said whatever number she gives you, fellas, multiply it by 6.
Because we're only counting the ones we love and the
relationships. Y'all multiply y'all's by 30.
Right.
but now, my question is almost like a 2-part now. So, okay, first of all, now, is it important to ask your partner about their sexual history, or should we just let the past be the past? But then also, now I thought, is there any way you could determine how many people your partners have? Because I know, like with a tree, if you cut a tree down, they say you look at the rings around it. That tells how old it is.
Stupid.
So is there any way you could look at a person and tell?
Somebody have no sign-in log.
Right.
Somebody at their front door, they got a sign-in log.
Yeah. Only you keep roll call, Gary.
Well, it's so funny because I have a girlfriend. She makes up lists. Well, why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you doing that to yourself? I just
wow.
And here's the thing. None of my girlfriends, we have a certain number, and we're gonna lean into that number. It's never gonna go past that number.
Never.
Yeah.
So, well, let me ask you, what happens if when you share that body count with each other, and the number's so high, you're just like, nah, you're turned off by it?
Yeah. Well, that's real. I mean, that's a real emotion. And again, there's judgment there. So sometimes you'll be like, you know what, I'm not willing to risk my body and my health because it appears that you may have been reckless, right? Or having a great time. And guess what? If it's your life, it's okay for you, as long as you've been safe. And that's my only issue. Live your life, but just be safe.
You know.
How you know, Ricky?
He's throwing a hot dog down the hallway.
Parking a Hot Wheels car in a real garage.
But isn't there some concern about you believe in a thing called soul ties? Like each person that you lay down with, you mix your spirit and your soul with all the spirit and all the souls that they've been with. So you can lay down with a woman that she got 1,000 people inside of her.
You got all them spirits running around.
Spiritually, soul ties wise.
Yeah, I do.
Got,
I do believe in soul
all
ties.
these people's different energies and everything inside of her, and that could be emotionally destructive.
But that's a little different. So a soul tie in my world is someone that you just can't break away from. Like it's an energy that you have, no matter where you are, what you do, you just can't break away from that person, and it's a struggle. And most of the people, I mean, there are some people with soul ties out here, and it's just really hard to get past them. But I do believe in souls entering your body. If you let many partners in, you know, that's energy.
Yeah, but what about men? Everybody just talking about women into the people. Yeah, everybody what about men?
You're exchanging fluids.
Men don't connect like that.
Yeah,
but isn't there like a 7-year thing or something, or is that not true?
No, I think it's a lifetime thing.
Oh gosh,
yeah, it's a
that's
lifetime.
Scary.
Yeah, sometimes you just never ever.
You got to go to you got to go to altar call consistently about 6 months in a row up there with Dr. Davison at Mount Olive.
With the oil, put the oil on the forehead.
At Mount Olive, you got to go to that altar when they have altar call and they get on your knees and beg Jesus to get her out your system. It's like a drug addiction. All right, y'all. If y'all have any relationships questions, you need to ask Tana. You need to hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. Nothing is off limits. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKEY. Relationship expert Tana Gilmore is here to answer all of your questions. Hit us now. We got your calls coming up. Are we taking calls now? Are we going to go to the other side? What y'all want to do? Do we have time?
Yeah, just take calls now.
All right, 866-9-RICKY. We got your phone calls coming up. Rickey Smiley, the Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, the Morning Show. Somewhere in America, some woman is making love to her man on top, and she pulls out a fan and starts popping it. It's just, is that a turn off? Is that a turn on? Hit us up at 866-9-RICHARD. Is that a turn on or is that a turn off for your woman to be making love to you on top and she start popping a fan? Is that gonna get on your nerves or is it gonna make you keep going? Hit us up. 86. That's crazy. All right, y'all, we're talking to love, sex, and relationship expert Tana C. Gilmore. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we've been talking about body count today, but I guess I want to ask, would you recommend if one person in the relationship wants sex all the time and the other one does not? How do you handle something like that?
That's so common.
Because that is so weird.
It is. It's really common.
Because that's part of the turn on.
Yeah,
that's part of the turn on is you want me. But you in a relationship with Bernice Jenkins and she talking about she ailing.
Not Bernice. Yeah. So I think that I think we've talked about this before. I think that a compromise would be helpful and useful because mixed libidos is a real thing. Like somebody's libido can be super duper high and the other one could be a little bit lower. And there's some things that go along with that, like health and age and just desire. And if you're tired.
Are you with mood swing Miranda?
Yeah, right?
Mood
perimenopause.
swing
Like there are so
Miranda.
many different things that would cause the mixed libido. Because they could probably have started out like bunny rabbits, jackrabbits in the beginning. But then as time goes on, we were just talking about that here in the studio. As time goes on, I mean, you're tired, you have kids, you have a career, you have, your stuff just happens. And you're like, I'm going to take sleep over sex. And sometimes that's a problem. Most times it's a problem to your other partner. So again, you talk about, what you can do differently. If you don't feel like having intercourse, then what else can I do to pleasure you? Or, wake up. If you're tired that night, wake up in the morning and get it in.
All right, 866-9-RICKY, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
I had asked my husband to give me his location, and he disagreed. So to me, that appears that he was being unfaithful in the relationship. So I told him I wanted it ended. Was I right or wrong?
Well, I think it's so to answer your question, I think that him not wanting to give you his location, there is something that he's not wanting you to know. Right. You wanted to end the relationship over that. I'm going to say that that's probably premature without having some additional conversations because it's more of a command. I'm commanding that you tell me where you are because I don't trust you. So it's sending the message that you don't trust him.
Something like that and you ask for the location. But if he ain't going to work and coming home,
hasn't
you
done
ask
anything,
for the location.
so there's so much more context to that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You're on. Good morning.
About the vajayjay, if you do not use that muscle, will you lose that muscle?
The vajayjay is so natural, and it absorbs. It expands, it contracts. I think that a lot of times when you don't use it, I don't feel like you lose it, because it's just like when you have it, the body naturally absorbs that person, that man. It's going to absorb you anyway. It's a natural organ.
Yeah, it's like spam. It can sit up in a can for years.
All right.
And then as soon as you pop that can open and get some crackers.
Fresh.
Exactly. It's plenty of people.
You on with Tennessee?
Not spam.
You on with Tennessee? Gilmore, good morning.
I'm trying to see how long should you wait to be married.
Married, how long have you been dating? So I guess it depends on, do you love the person? Are you ready for marriage? Are you prepared for marriage? Are you prepared to cohabitate and share space with that person? Are you prepared to do life with that person? So it just depends. If the feelings are mutual, you should know that in a relationship within about a year, I would say.
All right, y'all, with Tennessee. Gilmore, good morning.
Okay, so as far as the body count thing, I don't see it so much as a physical. I see it as like a mental thing. So like, let's say a person has like 14 bodies. That's telling me that you don't value yourself enough for even to value me in a relationship. So I don't want to not subdue myself only to diseases, but the mental strain that you would possibly give to others because you cannot lock down, because you don't value your body. That's my perspective. Me personally, I only have 2, so I do look for body, not in a judgment thing, but it's how much do you value yourself to where you would value me.
Yeah, and I hear what you're saying. However, we're grown, right? And we are experiencing life. And so it doesn't mean that because somebody has a certain number of bodies under their belt that they don't value their body. They're still exploring and getting to know themselves and that other partner.
All right, let's go to the mailbag. Hi, Rickey Smiley. Hey, this is Frank from Douglasville. I moved my girl in with me, and she didn't tell me she had allergies, and she have sneeze fits like our dog. And she been sneezing since Friday. What should I do?
That's me. Zyrtec, Benadryl. you need a humidifier. You need to clean your dust vents.
She been sneezing nonstop. The dog be
Some people are into that, though. That could be a turn on.
It is not.
What? Wait a minute. What?
It is not.
Some people are into that. Yeah. They into that. They want her to keep sneezing. Sneezing while they smell.
Particles all over the place.
Yeah, some people are into that. That's a fetish. They got OnlyFans girls that just sneeze.
2 hours, my eyes start getting black.
Watering.
Running nose. Sneeze until she pass out.
Keep waiting for her to say something like, huh? What?
Man, I got tears in my eyes.
Don't communicate, we just sneeze.
What'd you say?
Listen, Tana, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Yeah, so y'all are so silly. So if you're single and looking for love, you can go to the matchmakingduo.com. And if you are in a relationship and or married and you are struggling and you need some support, then you head over to TanaGilmore.com. And my social media, Tana C. Gilmore.
Oh, my God. We appreciate you so much. You love this. Y'all give it up for Tana C. Gilmore. Y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time to play Battle of the Sexes. And on the phone, we got Zena from Richmond, Virginia, listening to us on Foxy 104.3. Hey, what up, Zena?
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. And we got Troy from Raleigh, North Carolina, listening to us on KISS 105.7. 105.7. What up, Troy?
Troy?
What up, Rick? What up, Rick?
Big dog. Hey, man, we are so excited to have y'all, and we're about to play Battle of the Sexes. It's an easy game. If you don't know the answer, just say pass, because we got a lot of questions. You don't want to eat up your time trying to figure something out, all right? So just go ahead and say pass, and we'll throw the next question. Y'all ready? You ready, Zena? Ready, Troy?
I am ready.
All right, Zena, we're going to go first, okay? All right, Troy, you hold on, Zena. Let's go. All right, start the clock. What state is Salt Lake City located in?
Utah.
Yes. The March Madness tournament happens in what sport?
Basketball.
Yes. What color is the cue ball in pool?
Black.
White. All right. In what sport would the words par and mulligan be used?
Golf.
Yes. What is the rapper real name? Tahid Epps. What rapper name? That's 2 Chainz. On a standard track, how many laps equate to 1 mile?
4.
Yes. What actor played the role of Steven in the film The Django Unchained?
Jamie Foxx.
Samuel L. Jackson. All right, what is a car that only has 2 doors classified as? What do they call it?
It's not the Bugatti.
It's a coupe. That's all right. You did good, though. You did good. Good. All right, Brat.
Yes, she did. Let's go. What is 9 times 7?
27.
63. How many cards are in a deck of cards?
52.
Yes. What do you call the product you put on your face before you wear makeup to smooth the skin?
Foundation.
Nope, that would be primer. Which designer did Kim Kardashian recently collaborate with on Skims?
Skims.
Nope, that would be Dolce & Gabbana. Which is the top social media platform for shopping?
Amazon.
Nope, that would be Facebook. What is the name of Beyonce's alter ego?
Sasha Fierce.
Yep. What does the acronym SMH stand for?
Shaking my head.
Yep. Acrophobia is known for the fear of what? Acrophobia is known for the fear of what?
Smelling feet.
That would be fear of heights.
How many did he get?
2.
All right, Zena, you won. Special K, what did she win?
Congratulations, Zena. You are the big winner today of the coveted, amazing, and much celebrated, fantastic Dollar Tree prize pack. Let's start with, you got new and improved formula powdered bleach. Color safe and effective. You've also got a 4-pack of toddler-sized cereal bowls. Also good for oatmeal and grits. You got from Snack Pack, sugar-free Jell-O, a 4-pack, 2 strawberry, 2 orange, just like you're back in the hospital. Okay.
Sugar-free Jell-O.
You got a 5-gallon jug of summer-winter washer fluid. Okay, winter washer fluid for your windshield. How about that? And it's all season. Oh, yeah. From Brims, you got fiery hot, crunchy cheese curls, oven-baked and delicious. You also got a 4-pack of butter knives. And finally, are you ready for your final prize?
Yeah.
Yes.
You've got Sweetwood jalapeno smoked mega meat stick. That's right. Extra spicy, extra meaty, chewy meat snack ready to eat. There you go. Get that meat in your mouth. All right. It's all yours as the winner from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Especially because she said she want a meat snack.
That's right, that Sweetwood jalapeno smoked mega meat stick. Extra big, extra spicy, extra thick, extra meaty, extra chewy. Get that meat in your mouth.
Ma'am, Miss Zena, are you ready for that meat stick?
Thank you. I'm a winner.
Oh my God! All right, go. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Man.
News
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 25 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Friday, May 9th. Here's what's going on in the news. Will Packer is not holding back when it comes to FAMU's presidential search. The Hollywood hitmaker and proud Rattler is sounding off after the university named Marva Johnson, who's seen by a lot of people as having deep conservative ties, as a finalist to lead the HBCU. Now, Packer hopped on live stream and went off.
HBCUs are under attack. A group of activist Republicans are trying to put in the highest position of power someone who is solidly and objectively unqualified for it. Her name is Marva Johnson. She is a career lobbyist with no experience in higher education administration. But what we cannot allow is a hostile takeover by someone who is aligned with a party that has loudly espoused ideologies that attack diversity and diverse institutions.
Some FAMU alumni are questioning how somebody whose values might clash with the school's legacy even made the shortlist in the first place. Hey, at least we got a black pope. Oh, you ain't know? While the world
ideologies. Good gracious.
Yes, right? Had to look that up. Okay. While the world is celebrating the first ever American pope, he might also be the first black pope, y'all. Pope Leo XIV, born in Chicago. Listen to this, Brad. He was raised on the South Side and known in Peru as the Latin Yankee for his decades of service there. But here's the twist. A respected genealogist, Jerry Honore, who has also worked on the TV show Finding Your Roots, says Pope Leo has a Haitian-born grandfather and a mixed-race Creole grandmother. So, yeah, history is happening in real time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're getting ready to hop on a plane, y'all, TSA just dropped a new rule and it has nothing to do with real ID. It's all about that power. You cannot pack portable chargers and checked luggage anymore, only carry-ons, because lithium-ion batteries can apparently overheat and catch fire in the cargo hold. So, if you show up with one in your suitcase, they're going to snatch it out of you, or they could just delay your bag. So before you roll out, double check that your charger's riding shotgun in your backpack, not the belly of the plane. For info on these stories and more, go to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What up, man? Say, man, NBA playoffs continued. Golden State Warriors lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves last night. They even the series one game apiece, of course. Warriors are without their superstar, Steph Curry, who's out with a hamstring injury. LeBron James.
So what is it, 1-1?
Yeah, it's 1-1. Series tied up one apiece, man.
I'm tired of Draymond. God, dog. Man.
Don't be tired of Draymond. Embrace Draymond, man.
He's doing too much,
Every
man.
team needs a Draymond Green.
Yeah. He's
Bars.
like the Rodman. You know what I'm saying? He got to cause trouble.
Yes, Patrick Beverly. Let's go.
He the trouble causer.
Every team needs a Draymond. Let's go, man. LeBron James haters out there still going hard on him. They dragging him on the internet for losing in the first round of the playoffs to the Minnesota Timberwolves. He has some words for his haters.
Ultimately, teams win championships, and I understand that. And it's never just about me and Luka. It was never just about, Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. It was always Minnesota versus the Lakers. And I understand that. And I am at a point in my career now where I don't lose sleep over that. Like, fuck, how did me and Luka lose?
Right,
Well, yeah. Well, there's 8 other guys on the floor.
Come on now.
Yeah, you're not winning no NBA Finals if you don't have a bench.
Gotta have
they
a
have
team.
to get rest. They can't
That
play
don't
the
sound
whole
like
game.
that. Don't sound like he kind of threw his teammates under the bus a little bit.
Nah,
a little bit.
No, he didn't throw them under the bus. He giving an honest. Hold on. He's giving his honest opinion. It does. He's absolutely correct.
Right.
It does take a team to win. Him and Luka cannot do it by themselves. They can't play all 4 quarters.
We understand that, but when you're the superstar, you're gonna take the credit for the wins and you're gonna take the blame for the losses.
He don't take credit for the wins. LeBron don't. Okay. They might give him credit, but he don't take.
That's what I'm saying.
For
the
wins.
perception is that you're gonna take the credit for that. You get credit for the
we
wins,
talking about
and you get
perception
blamed
or
for the
real?
losses. Well, perception is reality, though.
You got that. Your teammates got to step up to the plate because when you sitting on the bench, they got to play defense to keep making points until you get your breath to get back in. But if he got to play more minutes at the age of 40 years old and he tired, I mean, what do you expect? You got Anthony Edwards that's 23 years old.
Y'all better be glad Super Dave ain't here.
A real dog. A real dog.
Yeah. So it's one. It's one. With Golden State is 1-1 right now. So we finna see.
Exactly.
We finna see. We finna see.
And the rest of the team, the rest of them teams that bench, when your superstars are out, like Golden State. Like now you got to find out who got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying?
Who got that dog in him?
Yes, indeed.
Can nobody step up last night? You got Steph on, and then you got Draymond on the bench and stuff, and Minnesota's just hard to stop. So I don't know what Boston got, and the Knicks look good.
Come on, dog. The Knicks look good. The Knicks, baby. They up 2-0 on Boston, the champs. Let's go get it.
Oh, man.
Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
All right, y'all, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all, it is about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Chris Brown turned 36 years old this week, and he has extra reasons to celebrate. The RIAA just announced that he has collected another diamond certification. Yes, that is $10 million for his 2011 song, Look at Me Now. After going 8 times platinum back in 2021, Look at Me Now earned diamond status this week. The Recording Industry Association of America issues diamond certification to singles that have sold 10 million units in the United States. So congratulations once again over and over to Chris Brown, because he keep winning. You know what I'm saying? No matter what people say about him, no matter how they feel, he keep winning.
Come on.
And the sweetest revenge is success, baby.
That's it.
Brett, I just made an interview on. I just made a video on RS Comedy about showing your haters, responding to your haters by winning.
Yes,
winning.
They hate it.
They hate it. The talent that God gave you that got you to this point. Use your talent while they're talking about you. Go in the lab and create.
Yes,
because that's how you make your haters mad, by winning.
Come on now, you don't got to say nothing.
May the 30th
just win.
On Hulu.
Come on now.
Message.
Come on now. Okay, y'all, as the jury selection narrows in the Diddy trial, prosecutors are facing a significant hurdle. A key witness known as Victim 3 has been uncooperative and may not testify. Now, Victim 3 has consistently been reluctant to participate, and even her attorney has reportedly been unreachable. This development could impact the prosecution's case, which includes testimonies from other alleged victims, such as Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie, who is now pregnant with her 3rd child. Opening arguments in this trial are scheduled to begin this Monday, May 12th, and Diddy has pleaded not guilty to all charges and remains in custody. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. Yo.
Congratulations. We got a letter in the mailbag. Hey, this is Phil from Douglasville. A lot of people hitting us up from Douglasville this morning. Congratulations on you, Brat, with your partnership with Johnsonville. We look so forward to tasting your tasty sausages this summer.
What is that?
That might not be a real letter, man.
She got her own sausages.
I'll get.
Yeah, I think it's a different.
Congratulations, breaking it tack.
It's a different thing. It's not really the same.
Yeah, Brats and Brats is totally different. But what I do have is my own hair care line. It's Kaleidoscope by the Brat. You can find it at Walmart, Sally, wherever your beauty products are sold. But let me let y'all know what time it is for real. It's $500 Friday! And if you watch Savor the City on TV1 last night, all you have to do is be caller number 9 and answer this question, and the $500 is yours. All right, y'all, this week's question is, what black organization was founded in Oakland to empower black communities, promote black self-defense, and advocate for political and social change? Be caller number 9 right now at 8669-RICKY. That's 8669-RICKEY for your chance to win this $500. Good luck, y'all. Call now. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, it's Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
Shavonna Alexander from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Hey, happy to have you this morning. Yes, sir. All right, now we want to hook you up with $500. So we hope that you watched Savor the City with Chef Jannard Wells last night on TV1.
That's right. So today is $500 Friday, and the $500 Friday question is, what black organization was founded in Oakland to empower black communities, promote black self-defense, and advocate for political and social change?
The Black Panther Party.
Yes, that's right. Congratulations. You just got hooked up with $500. What you going to do with all that money?
I'm going shopping. It's Mother's Day.
Hey, happy Mother's Day to you.
Yes.
And
Happy Mother's
congratulations
Day.
again. And make sure you watch
Thank
Savor
you.
the City with Chef Jannard Wells every single Thursday night at 8, 7 Central on TV1. Tell everybody what morning show just hooked you up with 500.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, congratulations.
And you know this, man.
Morning Smiley Morning Show coming up.